Hi there, I'm Skip Reynolds, attorney with Skipton Law, Estate Planning, and Elder Law here in Centennial, Colorado. And today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about probate. See, there's a lot of misnomers, in particular here in Colorado, surrounding probate. So I want to tell you a little bit about what that process really is at a really high level. See, what probate is trying to do is it's trying to say, you own assets, like a house or a bank account or something of that nature, and it's in your name. And what probate's trying to figure out is, when you die, who is in charge of that asset or assets, and then who gets to receive those assets. So it's wanting to know who would be the personal representative, many people call this executor, and who are the beneficiaries of your estate. So it's pretty straightforward what it's trying to figure out. But a common misconception is, if I have a will, I've avoided this process. And in reality, depending on the circumstances, you may not be avoiding that process like you thought. So for example, what a will is doing at a high level is it's saying who's in charge and who gets it. So who's the personal representative? Who are the beneficiaries? Well, what is probate asking? It's asking the same things. Who's the personal representative and who are the beneficiaries? See, a will doesn't necessarily negate the probate process. It just makes it more simple in many ways because it's answering the questions to the quiz. It's giving the answers that probate's trying to figure out. Now, probate does other things, of course, but at a high level, this is what probate is. But just because you have a will doesn't mean you're avoiding this process. See, if you, again, own an asset in your name and it does not have a beneficiary type designation on it, it will default to your quote unquote estate. And your estate, if you have a will, is probate. In Colorado, if you meet one of two thresholds. One threshold is you have assets that add up to more than $70,000, or you have real estate that is in your name of any value. Now, different states may have different rules in Colorado, but those are the rules here as it stands in 2021 for Colorado. So it's important to understand there are ways that you can avoid probate, but do we need to always avoid probate? In my opinion here in Colorado, the answer may be no. Sometimes probate actually solves issues that come from other things. See, there are vehicles to transfer things like our real estate around probate. But sometimes that makes things worse. Sometimes it's important to have somebody empowered. Sometimes it's important to have your rule book in your will, or possibly a trust, to negate issues that might arise with the family, or you have specific things that you want to have done. So it's important to understand that probate, at least here in Colorado, can be helpful, all depending on the circumstances, and that just having a will doesn't necessarily get rid of the probate problem. If you like this video, or you want to hear other videos like this where I talk about powers of attorney, trusts, other kinds of things, you're welcome to join us on our YouTube channel. Or if you'd like to attend one of my educational workshops that we do twice monthly, you can go to our website at skiptonlaw.com. That's SKIPTON law.com. And you can find the workshops there and sign up there. Or you can call our office at 720-440-2774. Thanks so much for joining us, and I hope to see you again here soon.